So from that moment on, I just believe everything I asked God for, he was going to do. Yeah.
Literally got, at the same time this person was sexually harassing me for years.
Tyler Perry arrested. You won't believe the shocking details emerging about his secret life. Just hours ago, the beloved filmmaker was taken into custody, and guess what? It's all linked to Diddy's scandalous underground world of wild parties and crime. Rumors are swirling that Tyler wasn't just an innocent guest, but a key player in Diddy's notorious gatherings, and the accusations are jaw-dropping. We're talking human trafficking and more. And here's the craziest part. Sources claim it was Diddy himself who threw Tyler under the bus to save his own skin. Stay tuned as we dive deep into this mind-blowing scandal, uncovering every juicy detail and the shocking accusations against Tyler Perry. You won't want to miss this.
It's just crazy. Just read.
So, in a shocking twist, the scandal surrounding Sean Diddy Combs has exposed a hidden world of exploitation, power, and secrecy. Over the past 6 months, a series of allegations have painted a horrifying picture of what has been happening behind closed doors. What started with ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura's explosive lawsuit has snowballed into a cascade of accusations revealing a secret network of exploiters with Diddy at the helm.
So she claims she did try to leave several times, but Diddy would always send his team to find her, track her down, bring her back, under the basis that her career would be ruined if she left.
The saga began when Cassie sued Diddy for $30 million, accusing him of assault, physical abuse, and trafficking. Her claims were graphic and disturbing, detailing how Diddy coerced her into participating in his so-called freak-off parties, where he would force her to have intimate relations with male companions while he watched, often recording the encounters. Cassie's allegations opened the floodgates, and soon other victims and insiders started to come forward with their own harrowing stories.
And in this lawsuit, he claims that essentially P. Diddy was the Epstein of the rap industry.
Rodney Lil, Rod Jones, a producer who worked closely with Diddy, filed a $30 million civil suit accusing the hip-hop mogul of a myriad of illegal activities. Jones' lawsuit described a toxic environment filled with substance use, underage women, and intimate coercion. He detailed how Diddy would brandish guns, boast about his connections, and use his power to intimidate and control those around him.
The issue is, it seems as though he wants to kind of like exert power and dominance over people who...
Jones's filing included allegations that Diddy had hidden cameras in his homes, capturing compromising footage of high-profile guests without their consent. This revelation has sent shockwaves through Hollywood and the music industry, as many celebrities fear that they may have been secretly recorded during these illicit gatherings.
Well, if he really was filming everybody, I mean, he had a lot of people at those parties, right?
Interestingly enough, Diddy's downfall has implicated other major figures in the industry. Tyler Perry's recent arrest has further fueled speculation about the depth of this underground network. Sources claim that Perry was not merely an innocent guest at Diddy's infamous parties, but a key player involved in activities that have led to accusations of human trafficking. One insider revealed Tyler wasn't just there for the parties. He had a role in organizing and facilitating some of the worst activities. Could it be that Perry was part of a larger, more sinister operation?
The man has a huge audience, and Tyler's very smart. You know what he's done. He started out, with these plays and...
As the story unfolds, more celebrities are being drawn into the web of scandal. 50 Cent, who has had a long-standing feud with Diddy, has been vocal about wanting to obtain the compromising footage from Diddy's parties. He has publicly mocked Diddy and expressed his eagerness to expose more high-profile names involved in these illicit activities. This leads us to the question, how many more powerful figures are part of this secret club?
There's layers upon layers. When you get into these conspiracy theories, man, they never end. They never end. There's just layers upon layers.
The accusations against Diddy are not just limited to inappropriate misconduct. Reports suggest that his parties often involved heavy substance use. One lawsuit even mentioned that Diddy had a mule, who was arrested on substance charges at Miami Airport, further tying him to illegal substance trafficking. What no one expected was the extent of Diddy's control over his associates. Jones' lawsuit described how Diddy would force him to cover up violent incidents, including a shooting at a studio. These revelations have cast a dark shadow over Diddy's reputation, transforming him from a revered music mogul into a figure of fear and manipulation. His lawyer, Aaron Dyer, has vehemently denied these allegations, calling them a witch hunt and insisting that Diddy is innocent. However, the court of public opinion seems to be swaying towards believing the victims.
Some shots of a few people coming out of the home. Those people have been detained. Now we're trying to still connect the dots. We do have some sources on scene here that we're getting this information.
I can't wait. I can't wait for everybody to find out what's really been going on in the background.
The shockwaves from this scandal are reverberating throughout the entertainment industry. High-profile names like Meek Mill and Usher have been dragged into the fray with allegations that Diddy boasted about having intimate relations with them. While Meek Mill has denied these claims, the controversy has sparked debates about the pervasive homophobia in the industry and how it distracts from the real issues of abuse and exploitation. In the midst of all this, the public is left to grapple with the horrifying reality of how deeply rooted these issues are within the entertainment world. The revelations about Diddy's parties, hidden cameras, and substance use are just the tip of the iceberg. The question remains, how many more powerful figures are involved in the secret culture of violence and exploitation? The fear and silence that have allowed these activities to continue unchecked are finally being challenged. But at what cost? As we continue to uncover the layers of this scandal, it becomes clear that Diddy is not an isolated case. He is one of an isolated Kate. He is one of many gatekeepers in an industry that has long been plagued by abuse of power. The bravery of those who have come forward with their stories is commendable, but it also highlights a disturbing reality that many others may still be suffering in silence.
Claims that he was also told Combs' head of security, Fahim Muhammad, had the power to make people disappear.
Family, friends, everyone close to me just feels like there's a lot of potential threats and everybody's just telling me what he's allegedly capable of.
This leads us back to the main question of the day. Why did Tyler Perry get involved in such heinous crimes, and what drove him into the dark underbelly of Diddy's world? The rumors are swirling, and the accusations against Perry are nothing short of horrifying. Sources suggest that Perry wasn't merely an attendee at Diddy's infamous parties. He played a significant role in organizing and facilitating some of the most egregious activities. This involvement has led to allegations of human trafficking and other serious crimes. As the story unfolds, it's important to delve into Perry's background and examine the events that may have led him down this dark path. Tyler Perry, known for his meteoric rise from homelessness to becoming one of Hollywood's most powerful figures, has always been a polarizing character. His rise to fame was fueled by his unique brand of comedy and drama that resonated with the Black community. However, his career has not been without controversy. Over the years, Perry has faced numerous accusations of shady dealings, including mistreatment of employees and contentious relationships with other Hollywood power players. Interestingly enough, these past conflicts paint a picture of a man who, despite his outward success and philanthropic efforts, might harbor a darker side. One insider revealed Tyler's need for control and power in Hollywood could have easily translated into his private life. This statement raises the question, could Perry's desire to maintain his position at the top have driven him to align with Diddy and his secretive criminal network? Adding fuel to the fire, Christian Key's recent comments have stirred the pot even further. While Keys has not directly accused Perry of inappropriate misconduct, his ambiguous statements and refusal to name his abuser have left the public speculating.
To take my clothes off. He said, I don't even need to touch you. I just want to see you naked.
Could it be that Perry, in his quest for power, crossed lines that no one expected him to? One can't help but wonder if Perry's involvement with Diddy's parties was more about maintaining influence and less about the hedonistic pleasure often associated with such gatherings.
Bad. I want to be able to shave in the morning without any grief or any regret or any shame waiting for me in the mirror.
Moreover, Perry's legal troubles and conflicts over the years hint at a pattern of behavior that aligns disturbingly well with the current accusations. From firing writers who sought union benefits to being banned by actor unions, Perry has often found himself at odds with those around him. This combative stance, coupled with his refusal to accept criticism, as seen in his alleged feud with Oprah, paints a picture of a man driven by ego and a relentless desire for control. What no one expected was the revelation of Perry's deeper involvement in these criminal activities, suggesting that he might be just as dangerous as Diddy, if not more so. Both men seem to be part of a secret club, a clandestine network where power and exploitation go hand in hand. As more details emerge, the public is left to grapple with the terrifying possibility that these beloved figures are not the icons they appear to be, but are instead key players in a much larger, more sinister game.
Prayed as a little boy that God would give me the little people in the television to come out and I could take care of them. And I thought that this was an impossible prayer.
Could it be that Tyler Perry's philanthropic efforts and public persona were merely a facade to hide his true nature? As more victims come forward and insiders reveal chilling details, it becomes increasingly clear that the world of Hollywood glamour and success often conceals a dark reality of manipulation and exploitation. In a shocking twist, it's been suggested that the reason Diddy hasn't yet been arrested, despite facing life imprisonment and a mountain of evidence, is because he might be working with the feds. Rumors abound that Diddy has been cooperating with federal authorities, providing information on his accomplices to secure his freedom. Could it be that Diddy is ratting out his own network to save himself? It wouldn't be the first time a powerful figure turned informant. This theory gains traction when considering the significant federal interest in his case. As the story unfolds, it's clear that Diddy is not just another celebrity caught in a scandal, but possibly a key player in a larger, more complex investigation. His ability to stay out of jail while his alleged accomplices face imminent arrests raises questions about his connections and the true extent of his influence. The situation grows more intense as federal agents continue to probe deeper into his dealings. If these allegations hold any truth, Diddy's cooperation with law enforcement could expose a web of criminal activities far beyond what anyone anticipated. This possibility keeps the public and media on edge, eager to see how this high-stakes trauma will ultimately unfold. As we wrap up this explosive deep dive into the shocking scandal involving Diddy and Tyler Perry, we can't help but wonder, is Diddy truly cooperating with federal authorities to save himself? Or is there another layer to this intricate web of deceit? And what drove Tyler Perry into the dark underworld of Diddy's notorious gatherings? Leave your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious